Let's say a PC or laptop takes just 60 seconds longer than necessary to boot up, 40 seconds longer to access a browser, 20 seconds longer to locate a website or social media page. Then it's been estimated that in a working week, an employee will waste around 2 hours and 5 minutes unnecessarily waiting. Those times are typical of the sort of inbuilt delays that a well-used PC less than 2 years old will have acquired. Now, with the average cost of employing clerical workers now coming in at over £25 per hour, that's costing employers £52 per computer every week. And that's just for a single machine. Now, you wouldn't expect your car to function for 2 years without a service. So why should you expect your computer to? Well, people just do. And as you can see, it's false economy. What I've talked about so far is just routine deterioration. We all know that much more serious problems can and do occur. Hard drive failure, faulty motherboard, power supply stops working, memory loss. And there are just as many possible issues with the software, all of which cause endless delays and incur cost. So clearly what you need to do to keep your business's computers operating at maximum efficiency are cost-effective ways of maintaining, updating and repairing all your PCs, laptops and mobile devices. And wouldn't it be great if all those different bits of kit could be dealt with in one location by the same supplier? Well, now they can. Here at Aria is the iFix Repair Centre. Within this building, there are a huge range of components to replace and upgrade computers of almost any lineage. There's a technical team that are second to none in terms of their experience and expertise. And it's not just the computers, it's all the bits and pieces that go around them. But computers are ungainly and delicate things, and it's normally a real hassle securely packing and shipping them off for repair. Well, iFix has thought of that, and what they've got is these, the pink boxes. All you have to do is disconnect your computer, and when the courier pops round with his securely padded, if delicately coloured container, is pop it in and relax. Oh yes, and different size boxes for laptops to ensure they're all equally safe. And of course, all machines are returned to you in the same fashion following repair or service. Right, so you've just said goodbye to your precious computer, laden with all its cargo of valuable information. Will you ever see it again? How big a bill are you letting yourself in for?
It's here now. Yeah, we've got it scheduled in with our technicians for later on this afternoon. Is that okay? Yeah, okay.
Now, the first thing that happens when your computer arrives at iFix is that they let you know it's there, safe and sound. Then, before they commit you to any expensive repairs, they give it a thorough check over. Now, there's a small charge for this, but within a couple of days, you'll have a complete breakdown of what's recommended to bring it back up to spec or repair it, and a price for doing so. Oh, and if you do go ahead and authorise the work, then you don't get charged for the inspection. Now, these guys are pretty hot and can analyse and correct most faults and breakdowns, but often a lot of what slows down a computer are the viruses, Trojans, cookies and other nasties that have beavered their way into your computer's operating system. As a matter of course, your computer will receive a complete diagnostic check, and all the accumulated horrors that have been slowing it down will be removed, and the operating systems and programs return to their out-of-the-box efficiency. Sometimes programs and operating systems may have been corrupted beyond repair, and that means they need to be reinstalled. Simple enough, if a little time-consuming, but what about your valuable data? Well, as part of iFix's tried and tested procedures, every bit of information is backed up before work starts and reinstalled once the computer has been brought back up to scratch. Now, one common concern is the hard drive. Hard drives fail. And since they do, and they are the part of the computer that holds all your valuable data, you'd better hope that the information can be recovered. Happily, the answer is that often it can be, and if anyone can do it, iFix can. Once it's recovered, it can be reloaded onto a replacement drive on your repaired computer or laptop, or provided to you on a storage device such as a USB drive for you to restore your file to another machine. When looking at repairs, one of the principal causes of breakdown is excessive heat. And excessive heat is usually as a result of dirt. Now, dirt and dust clog the fans and insulate the circuit boards, causing everything to heat up. And computers work best when they're cool. So, every machine gets a routine internal clean before it leaves the iFix workshop. Oh yes, and I nearly forgot. After major repairs, every machine gets a 24-point test to ensure it's working perfectly, and repairs are guaranteed for 12 months. Now, we've sort of looked at things on an individual basis, but there are hundreds of companies who have dozens or even hundreds of PCs, laptops, and increasingly smartphones and other mobile devices. And many of these companies either have no internal IT department or one that's often overstretched, under-resourced, or under-skilled. And that's where iFix comes in again. They can take on or supplement the repair and maintenance function for companies of any size. Small or large clients will benefit hugely from the speedy competence of iFix.